Technology. Okay, I think I'm live. Hello, Instagram. Hello, Facebook. It's Jaime Tan at Enlightened Spoon. Apologies, I'm a couple minutes late tonight. Just had some tech issues. We're trying to get Facebook Live going, but I'm here now. So this is going to be, hi, sorry for the delay, guys. Oh, so nice to see you guys. Lucinda, Sarah, Violet. Great, sorry I'm a couple minutes late. I was trying to get Facebook Live going and it was just futzing out on me, but I've got it working now. So today's meditation will be about a 20-minute practice. Go grab what you need, your cushions, pillows, blankets, and well, yeah, let's just wait and see if more people turn up today. Hi, oh, good to see you too, Masha. Okay, so as usual, I am going to pull a card, positive affirmation for today, right? So let's ask the universe, what message does the universe have for us today? Let's see. In the meantime, how's everyone been? Had a good day? It's a good start to the week. In Amsterdam, it's going to be super mega hot later this week, so I'm looking forward to that. I got out and had some sunshine yesterday at Vesta Park. Sat out in a 1.5 meter distance picnic with some friends, so that was nice too. Okay, let's just see what the universe has to tell us today. Wow, I think we had this last week as well. I promise you I was shuffling this card, right? This one is, when I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. I am pretty sure we had this card again last week. So maybe this is really what the universe, ooh, the light is really shining on this here. So I think this is what the universe really needs us to listen to. When I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. Yeah, so leverage the power of the universe, guys. Just give it up, give it away. It's not your shit. That's the way I see it. Hi, aunts. Good to see you. Good day. Great. Cool. So, hi, I've got someone on Facebook. Wave to say hi. I'm guessing that people can hear me on Instagram. So, today's meditation. Again, you can be sitting, you can be lying. It's really up to you. And today's theme is really about grounding from within. I kind of feel like we're at this place now, depending where in the world you are, things are starting to open up again. It's kind of like, yeah, but it's not quite how it used to be. So there's still a lot of uncertainty with people moving into what the next steps are, right? And, you know, things are always going to just keep moving and shifting. But if we can always anchor from within ourselves in this really quiet, anchored space of well-being and being, and if we can always tap into this inner resiliency that we have, who the hell cares what happens around us, right? I mean, of course, it's so much easier said than done, but that's why we have these practices, to always just to keep coming back to remind us that, yeah, actually, everything is actually okay inside of me. So yeah, be a quick short one today, I think. And in case you are, that's right, Lucinda, we can. And in case you're new to me and my style of meditation, I practice I-rest meditation. It's a form of yoga nidra, really. And the philosophy is that we're part of this unchanging whole, that there's no separation. No separation between you, me, everything around us, and that you are okay just as you are. And there's no need to fix or change anything, right? So we really just sort of unpeeling the layers that we've built up along the way. So let's start to get anchored. Hello, Vinda, nice to see you again. I'm so impressed. It's like 2:30 in the morning in Singapore, but maybe this is what you really need. So if you are finding yourself falling asleep during these meditations, and I know I always encourage you to lie down, if you'd like to really stay more focused as you're lying down, just ensuring that you don't have too high a pillow underneath you. And think of, if I look at you from the side of your lying down, think of tipping your chin down so that it's lower than your forehead, right? So this encourages your thinking mind to stay active. Not your thinking mind, but your conscious mind, We want to actually dial down on the thinking mind, but bring the consciousness still like there. And if it helps to lie on your side, go ahead and lie down on your side. Or if you'd like to sit up, sit on a chair, you can sit on the floor and lean against the wall or lean against the back of your sofa. Just be comfortable, knowing that you're going to be sitting here for the next 20 minutes. Do what you need to do to get yourself comfy. If you would like a blanket or an eye mask or earphones that helps you to concentrate and focus a little bit more, go for it. So this goes for newcomers as well as all of us, really, that it's very natural for your attention to drift. And if you find your attention drifting and moving off to somewhere else, at that moment when you catch yourself, just bring yourself back to my voice and bring yourself back to wherever we're at in the practice. There's no need to judge yourself for it. There's no need to, just have some compassion for yourself, right? There's a lot going on right now and everyone's just doing the best they can. I said this so many times today. I've been saying this so many times over the last week, and be kind and gentle to yourself. So as you start to settle in, as we begin this practice, I'd like to invite you to either keeping your eyes open or maybe lowering your gaze, or if you're ready to, starting to close your eyes and starting to tune inwards and starting to tune the day before you're away. Just allowing yourself to rest in your presence right now and rest in the presence of the rest of us who are joining in meditation right now. So today I'd like to open with, well, it is a poem, I guess, but it really is one of the verses from the Radiance Sutras. This is really my guidebook to meditation. It's beautiful. It's really the no separation, non-dual school of thought that IRS meditation comes from. And this is verse 4 from the Radiance Sutras. At the end of the exhale, breath surrenders to quietude. For a moment, you hang in the balance, suspended in the fertile spaciousness that is the source of breath. At the end of the inhale, filled with the song of the breath, there is a moment when you are simply holding the tender mystery. In these interludes, experience opens into exquisite vastness with no beginning and no end. Embrace this infinity without reservation. You are its vessel. So as you sit here or lay here, letting these words simmer in your presence, starting to tune into the breath, and perhaps even tuning into the spaces between the breath. Resting at the end of the exhale before the inhale comes. Resting at the top of the inhale before the next exhale. As you continue here, becoming aware of the spaces between breaths. Perhaps opening this practice today with an intention. What brought you here today? And how do you want to feel after today's practice? And perhaps really bringing that feeling or that sensation that you want to embody and really just feel it within the body right now. Is it a sense of calm, a sense of peace or relaxation? And how does that feel like in your body? Stepping into that feeling and perhaps even embodying it right now, and let this be your intention. Allowing your breath to relax your body just another layer deeper, just another level deeper. Now perhaps inquiring into whether there might be a deeper intention that supports what you want out of this life. Maybe even feeling into what your deepest desire for this life might be. If nothing arises as a deepest desire for life, this too is your experience. Simply staying open and curious to the question of, what is my deepest desire for this life? There's no need to feel pressured to answer this question right now, but simply staying open and curious to this inquiry. Now starting to anchor into that grounded space within. Whatever that inner presence of stillness feels like for you, really bringing yourself into that felt sense in the body. And if it's helpful, perhaps initially just thinking of a place that you like to go to. This could be somewhere real or imagined, your little sanctuary that brings you feelings of ease, comfort, and security. So as you're seeing it around you, really bring this place to life. If you're seeing it, what can you hear? And if you're hearing it, what can you smell? All of your five senses really coming to life. Perhaps this is a place in nature. Perhaps you're indoors in your favorite room. And if there's a presence of a favorite person or an animal or a plant, somewhere, someone, or something that brings about these feelings of ease, comfort, security, and relaxation. Immersing yourself in this experience. Now feeling where in the body do you feel these feelings of ease and comfort. And now allowing these images to fall away and simply rest in these physical sensations of well-being and being. Feeling into the openness, feeling into the spaciousness, this ease of being here. Expanding into this grounded sense of well-being and being. Know that you can always bring yourself back to this centered, grounded place of well-being within yourself at any time during this practice. At any time, life starts to feel like it's getting ahead of you. Now moving into sensing various places within the body, starting with the mouth. And as I call out these body parts, really feel into that particular body part, not just thinking your way into it, but bringing yourself there to that particular location. So from the mouth, let's move into the sides of your cheeks, into the space inside of your mouth. Now feeling and traveling up through the sides of your nose, to the eyes, perhaps even relaxing around the outsides of your eyes. And then moving into the eyeballs and relaxing the eyeballs and tracing sensations down the optic nerve all the way through into the brain. And really sensing into the space inside of the head. From the space inside of the head, traveling out through the ears, from the inner ears, moving into the outer ears, into the outer architecture of the ears. Tracing sensations all the way up to your forehead. Tracing sensations up to your crown of the head. Moving down the back of your head, down the back of your neck. And then into the shoulders, softening into the shoulders, relaxing into the shoulder blades. Now sensing the left arm, moving down the upper arm on the left side, down into the left forearm, hand, all 5 fingers on the left side. Now feeling the entire left arm lighting up as vibrant sensation. Really bringing yourself into the felt sense within the left arm, not just thinking your way into the left arm. Now moving over to the right arm and tracing sensations down the right arm. So moving from the upper arm down into the right forearm, out into the right hand, and into all 5 fingers on the right side. Now feeling the entire right arm as vibrant sensation. It's feeling that tingling and that vibratory energy from that right arm. Now tracing sensations down the front of the body from your chest, moving down the rib cage, moving into the soft part of your belly, into the pelvis. Now feeling your left hip, left thigh, left shin, and all the way down into the left foot, into all 5 toes on the left side. Now feeling the entire left leg as radiant, vibrant sensation. Now tracing your way over to the right side, so feeling into the right hip, down the right thigh, right shin, right foot, and into all of your toes on the right side. Now feeling the entire right leg light up as vibrant sensation. Feeling your way down that right leg. Now bringing your way up the back of the body from your sacrum, tracing your way all the way up your spine, all the way up into the shoulder blades once again. Now feeling the entire back body. So from the crown of your head all the way to the heels, the back body lighting up as vibrant sensation. Really feeling your way shining out through the back side of your body. Now swapping around into the front side of the body and really feeling from the crown of your head all the way to the tips of your toes, the front side of your body, as vibrant, radiant sensation. Now swapping back into the back body again and feeling your way into the back body. Staying with that felt sense in the body. Taking your way out of thinking into the back body, but feeling into the back body. Now feeling the entire body, front side, back side, right and left, from the tips of your toes all the way to the crown of your head. Lighting up as vibrant, radiant sensation. Really feeling into this ease of openness, the sense of well-being and being. If it's helpful, touching back into that grounded sense of your inner resource, that place of quietness and stillness inside of you. Joining now with the breath. Starting to lengthen the inhales and the exhales. Deep belly breaths. Belly rising, belly falling. If it's helpful, placing your left hand on your heart and your right hand on your belly. So feeling the right hand and the belly underneath your right hand rising on the inhale, all the way through the rib cage, and feeling the chest rising at the top of the inhale. Momentary pause, noticing the spaces between the breaths once again. Exhaling and feeling the chest releasing, rib cage releasing, belly releasing. At the end of the exhale, momentary pause and noticing the space there before the inhale comes again. Really taking your time. Once again, tuning into the spaces between the breaths. And continuing here in your own time, if this feels good for you, or if you'd like to try square breathing, on the next inhale, at the top of the inhale, pausing and noticing that pause at the top of the inhale. Then joining with the exhale and pausing there and noticing the end of the exhale as you go. So continuing with this inhale, pause, exhale, pause, almost like you're breathing in the square, right? So continuing in your own time, in your own rhythm. And as you continue with the square breathing in your own time, I'd like to read out to you once again, verse 4 from the Radiance Sutras. And as you continue to pause between the breaths, let this verse really sit with you and let it simmer and sink in to all of you. At the end of the exhale, breath surrenders to quietude. For a moment, you hang in the balance, suspended, in the fertile spaciousness that is the source of breath. At the end of the inhale, filled with the song of the breath, there is a moment when you are simply holding the tender mystery. In these interludes, experience opens into exquisite vastness with no beginning and no end. Embrace this infinity without reservation. You are its vessel. Continuing in the square breathing, holding the tender mystery in these interludes between the breath. allowing your experience to open into this exquisite vastness, this ever unchanging awareness. At the end of your next exhale, simply releasing all control of the breath and noticing what is here in the body and what is here in the mind. Anchoring into that grounded space from within at any point. And then noticing any changing emotion or thoughts that might be passing through. You might want to weave in a sense of kindness and compassion for yourself, and knowing that this is natural and these emotions or thoughts are simply moving through. Weaving back in your inner resource, that grounded, peaceful place of well-being and being. Your anchor from within. Anchoring in here in this deep, underlying stillness. Resting in this ever unchanging awareness. Now dropping into the heart, or the heart space inside of your rib cage. Really feeling into this heart space within the rib cage, and perhaps if it's helpful, feeling a heartfelt sense of compassion. Inviting in the sense of compassion, perhaps loving kindness or joy. And feeling how this arises within the body. Is there warmth? Is there an expansion? Is there a tingling? Just really opening into this warmth and openness from the heart space. Expanding through the rib cage. If it's helpful, maybe even using your inhales and your exhales to keep expanding this joy and love and compassion, perhaps out from the heart space all the way through the entire body, to the crown of your head, to the tips of your toes. Really using these inhales and exhales to keep expanding through the body, and then maybe expanding out through the skin boundary and out into the space beyond the body. Just really feeling into this compassion, loving kindness, and joy. And perhaps sending this compassion, loving kindness, or joy from you to someone that you know that could do with a little bit of compassion, loving kindness, or joy today. Perhaps it's sending it out to more than just the one person, to your community. Perhaps it's sending it out to the world and really feeling into this openness and this compassion, loving kindness coming from your heart space, moving it through the body, to the tips of your toes, to the crown of your head, through your skin boundary, out into the world. Resting in this openness, feeling into these vibratory sensations. Really being in this awareness that's always here. A moment of gratitude. Perhaps touching back into the one positive thing that happened today. Feeling your way back through the body again. Feeling your way back through into your heart space. And from this heart space, a moment to touch back into your intention for today. if it's a feeling or a state that you want it to be in, can you embody it? Perhaps your intention for today was not met, and that's perfectly fine as well. Everything just as it is. Simply acknowledging the intention you set for today, and whether or not it was met, simply embodying it with your entire body. If it's helpful, touching back into that grounded space from within once again. This anchored center, this deep underlying essence of well-being and being. Very slowly, very gently, bringing yourself back into this room again. Very slowly, very gently, bringing yourself back into your body again. And perhaps bringing some movement back into the body again. If it's helpful, on the next inhale, raising the arms up above you and giving yourself a nice big stretch on either side of you. 3 big clearing breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. 2 more times. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. 1 last time. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, releasing everything that doesn't serve you. Just noticing what is here right now. What is arising in body and mind. Thank you for taking this time to connect with yourself. And thank you for taking this time to connect in this community online right here on Instagram and Facebook. In your own time, very slowly, opening the eyes, and coming back together as a group. If you'd like to bounce out and continue on in your meditation, see you and thank you very much. Thanks for joining us, Lucinda. It's good to see you again. Paris Taj, I wish I knew what your name was, your full name was, but thank you for joining. If there are any reflections you'd like to share, please feel free to go ahead and do so. If there's any questions you have, please see you soon, Lucinda. This week I am actually I'm away and offline from Wednesday, from late tomorrow night. So Wednesday all the way through to Sunday, I'm going to be offline. So I am not doing the caviar meditations on Friday. I actually am not going to do next Monday's meditation either, because I'll just be coming out of a 5-day silent retreat. So I think I want to ground a little bit before I come back to life again. So I will probably see you the week after next. Thank you, Vin. Thank you, Aunts. Thank you, Masha. Thanks for joining. And let's see what's up on Facebook. Yeah, I don't see any comments on Facebook, but you know where to find me. If you've got any self-reflections, any questions you might have, or anywhere you might have been that you're like, I'm not sure where I was, send me a message. And yeah, I'm always here for you. Thank you, Violet. And thank you, Sarah. I hope you all have a very good evening. And I will probably get this on IGTV by tomorrow, I think. And the Facebook Live will also live online right after this. So thank you and good night. Bye, guys.